So, check this out, people. It's a beautiful day here in the Philippines. The sun is out. The air is cool. It's about 85 degrees. Normally, 85 degrees is pretty warm, but today is really, really nice. I want to talk about something a lot of us men don't realize about life and how life works. So, hello. How you guys doing?
We're fine.
Awesome, awesome. Hello. Good afternoon. It's kind of hard for me to record when everybody keeps talking to me. Again, everybody is awesome. They're so polite. They're so friendly. They're always saying hello. It's a little distracting. Hello. Hello. So, anyway, hello. I want to talk about what it is we men need to be successful in life. I know that when you go on YouTube, especially these AMC pumpers, they want you to believe that the only way you can achieve life-changing money or success is through buying into stocks that have tanked for the past 3 years. AMC, GME, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, whatever. And so I'm just here to tell you people that that's not what you need to succeed in life. If you have children and you're a man and you don't take care of those kids, your life is going to be miserable. If you have children and you don't take care of them, hello. Hello. Everybody here just so friendly. It's so hard to record. I was gonna stay home and try to do this, but such a beautiful day, I needed to come out. Everybody's out today since the rains have slowed down. But anyway, if you're a man and you want to be successful in life, you're not going to achieve success if you have children and you don't take care of them. I don't care if you're rich or poor. I don't care what you have or don't have. You can have a lot or you can have a little bit. Success in life for you who have children is only going to come when you take care of your kids. I believe in karma. Not only do I believe in karma, but I believe in a higher power, one we call God, right? And this video is not about religion. It's about the truth. It's about how life works, whether you like it or not. When you do good, good is going to come to you, whether you want it or not. When you do bad, bad is going to come to you, whether you want it or not. It's just the way life works. It's the way it was built. It was made that way. And so, if you have children and you do everything in your power to make sure your kids are happy, you don't have to have much, you don't have to be rich, but you dedicate your time, the small monies that you have for them, you're going to be successful in life. That's just the way it is. Hello, Guya. That's the way it is. Because the higher power is going to be fair with those who are fair. The higher power is going to do for those men who do for their children. A lot of us believe in God. The majority of people do. Hello. Hello. The majority of us believe in God. The problem with those who believe in God, we call on Him when we need something, when we want something, when we want to be better, when we want to have more things. But when our children call on us as fathers, as parents, and we're not there for them, what makes you think the higher power that we call God is going to be there for you? He's simply going to say, bro, you don't take care of your kids call on you, and you're not there for them. What makes you think you're going to call on me and I'm going to be here for you? There's music in the background, and I hope I don't get flagged for that. In the Philippines, everybody plays music. It's like the 1970s here. Everyone here is celebrating, is happy. They're karaokeing, they're eating, they're living life. And even though it's a third world country, people here appreciate life, which is something I miss back home, because we don't have that back home. Not now, not anymore at least. And so that's the way it is. Whether we admit it or not, whether we want to accept it or not, those who seek to have more, those who want to have more in life, those who want to be successful in life, but don't take care of their families, success is not going to come to you. It's not. You may think you're successful or will be successful. You may think that you have, but that success is only going to be short-lived. It's not going to last. You're going to go through life hustling. You're going to go through life hustling others just to make a quick buck. And each time you make it, you're going to lose it. You're never going to be able to hold on to it, ever. And you're always going to question why. And I'm telling you why. Because you got kids you don't take care of. You got a wife or a girlfriend you don't take care of. And now the ambulance is here. So I have to wait. We want to have more as grown men and women. We want to do more as grown men and women. But we don't realize the consequences of our actions when we don't take care of our children. And the secret to success in life are children, our children. Too much traffic going on over there. Too many people, and I won't be able to talk, so I have to turn around. Because everybody keeps flagging me over and waving me over and trying to talk. So let's get out of here. And so that's the secret to success. Our children. You know why? When you have children and you love your children and you care about your children, that is a motivation that drives you, that pushes you to do more, to do better, to be better, to want more. Not just for yourself, but for them. And that motivation is deep down inside you and it pushes you to want to be successful. And there's nothing stronger than the urge to want your kids to have more, to be more, and to always have the things they need. And when you have that drive inside you to want those kids for your children, you're only going to push to be better. You're only going to push to have more, better things, not for yourself, but for them. And that's the drive that drove me to be successful. That's the drive that drove me to go back to school at age 22, because I dropped out of school in the 6th grade. And I went to work at 13. And so that's why I was able to retire at age 43, because I worked at a young age. My daughter was born when I was 19, and I wanted more for her, and I wanted better. And so I went back to school. I wanted to be successful. I pushed to be more, to be better. And if it wasn't for my firstborn, I would not have gone back to school, most likely. I would not have pushed to be the man that I am. And though I wasn't a perfect father, God, I wish I had been, but no. I had to learn the hard way. Because being a father is not easy, especially when you have your first baby. But even with all my mistakes, even with all my faults, I strive to be better, to do more, and to have more for them. And in doing so, that made me successful. I'm not rich. I'm comfortable. I'm happy. I'm content. And I wouldn't want to change my life for anything. Now I live in the Philippines. I have a good life, a quiet life, a peaceful life. Hello. I'm around amazing people. Hello. Hi, sweetheart. I don't speak Tagalog, only English. Yes, yes. Yes. And so, there's nothing better, people, than the love that a grown man or woman has towards his children, or children in general. You have to respect children. Children have a power that we as grown-ups forget that we once had when we were children, because we grow up and we forget what it's like to be a child. And then we start to scold our children when they start to play or when they make noise. We forget that that's how we were when we were kids. Kids should be able to play. Kids should be able to make as much noise as they want. Of course, we got to teach them, we got to discipline them. We can't let our kids run amok, right? There's got to be a balance. Just like in our lives, there's got to be a balance. And so, if you have children and you're wondering why you're not successful, if you have children and you're wondering why you don't have, why you can't get it right no matter what you do, go back to your kids. Go back to your kids. and think about them and focus on them, and you see that within days or weeks or months, your life will change for the better. Because God does for those who do for their children. He has to. He has to. He has to. Because if He is our Father, and if we, being evil, want good things for our children, how much not more God, who created us, wants better things for His children. But if we don't do for our children, we can't come to Him boldly and with confidence and ask Him for the things we need, not the things we want. Because there's a lot of things in life that I want, but I would rather have the things I need over the things I want. And right now, what I needed in my life was peace, and I have peace. What I needed in my life was tranquility, and that's what I have today. What I needed in my life was to be able to have so that when my kids ask me for something, even at their older age, I know I got it. I know I could do it for them with confidence. And when I don't have it, I say to them, I don't have it right now. Let me work on it, and I'll get back to you in a couple of days, and I'll have it for you. That also teaches them that in life we can't always have what we want when we want. It teaches them to work hard for the things they need, just like their father did, just like their father does. And that's the secret to success, people. And for those who don't have children, well, you're lucky. Because if you have drive and if you have a desire to succeed in life, then there's nothing to distract you. There's no excuse. No excuse. Because you can simply get up, get dressed, go get a job, apply for a job, and do all the things you need to do to be successful without having to worry about going home on time or having to worry about someone else. You can put all of your energy into the things you want to do, into the things you need to do to be better, to be successful. And for those who sit at home playing video games all day, every day, and who don't know how to grow up because they're still little boys or little girls playing video games at age 30 and 40. It's too much today. So much noise out here. Filipinos can celebrate, I gotta say. I love this place. And this is why I live here today. I was able to retire at age 43. I was able to move to any country I wanted to. I chose the Philippines. I can travel anywhere I want, but I choose to stay here. The people are amazing. And so, people, grown men, if you got kids and you want to be successful in life and you want good things in life, you can have those things. But first you got to do that and give that to your children. And before you know it, you're going to look back and say to yourself, how did I get here? How did I become so successful in life? How did I become so happy, so content? How is it that I have everything I need? How did I get here? Well, you got here because the powers that be, the one we call God, is faithful and true to do for you the same things that you do for your children. It's just the way life is. It's the way life is, man. What goes around comes around. And if you do for your children, God will do for you. It's just that simple. Whether you're religious or not, whether you like it or not, there are men and women who don't believe in anything, but they believe in their family. They believe in their children. They believe in their wives, their husbands. And they will always be successful. They will always have, because their family is the drive to their success. Their family is what pushes them to do more, to be better, to have better things for their children, for their wives, for their husbands. You don't have to like it. You don't have to want it. It's gonna happen regardless. You're gonna have more. And you're not gonna be rich. Richness and success for everyone is different. I left my home in the US where I was just fine to live here in the Philippines. My apartment is a modest apartment, not as pretty, not as nice as the one I had back home. But I wouldn't trade my life here for any other life. I wouldn't trade my life here to go back home to the US. I left everything back home in the US to live here in the Philippines and to start my life here and to end my life here. The American dollar here is worth 56 times. My rent, my electricity, my water, my Wi-Fi is only $200 a month for all that. With $500 a month, I can live, I can pay my bills, and I can eat. And that's something we can't do back home. Unfortunately, it's ridiculous back home in the US. I don't understand how the richest country in the world, we have all these drug addicts, all these homeless people. Most people can't pay their rent. Most people can't even buy their lunch, their food, their breakfast. And here in the Philippines, there are people who make $400 a month and they have a nanny. They have a nanny making $400 a month, a living nanny that takes their kids to school, picks them up, feeds them, cooks for them, does their laundry. And back home in the US, you can make $1,000 a week and you can't even afford McDonald's. It's ridiculous. But no matter where I am, no matter where I live, no matter where I go, no matter how hard life is, it's always good for me. Always. Because though I wasn't perfect, though I wasn't always good. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I wasn't always good. I wasn't always, let's just say my past was a hard and strong life. And when you live a certain kind of way and you get older, you appreciate the things you have and you want your kids to have more and better than what you did. Hello. And so now I'm here. My daughters are all grown. I have 4 girls. And they're all married with children of their own. And I'm always thankful and grateful that they have good men in their lives. Real men who know how to support a woman, who know how to take care of a woman. That's something that we lack in this day and age, real men. But if you want to know again the secret to being successful, take care of your kids, take care of your family, and only the best things in life will come. whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not. Hello. And so it's no mystery. This shouldn't be a secret, the things I'm saying. There shouldn't be anything new. Take care of your family, people, and you will have better things, and you will have a better life. It's just the way it is. It's the way it will always be. It's the way it was written. I can attest to these things because I've actually lived it. I'm a Puerto Rican from the Bronx who was born in Puerto Rico and was brought to New York as a little boy who didn't even speak English. I learned English by watching TV, just like my brothers and sisters. And so I was hungry every day. I was cold every day up until I was 17 years old. Hey, kids. And so, hello.
Hello, yeah.
How you doing, little man? You good?
Okay, good.
Good. And so, I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to be cold. I know what it's like to be sick and not have anybody there. Anybody, not one person, including my mom, because she wasn't there. And so everything that I'm telling you is from experience. Everything that I've achieved in life, I've done it alone. All of my success that I've achieved, I've done these things by myself, for myself. And the only one that I have to thank for all of my achievements, it's not my mother, it's not my father, it's my children, my 4 daughters. It's the Creator who we call God. It's my brother who was an example to us, my older brother, who went to school first and got his high school diploma at an older age, who, hello, who, hello, yes, how you doing, guys? Hi. My brother who was an example to us, and he taught me how to be a man. And because of that, I'm the man that I am today. Take care of your family, people, and you'll be successful. Peace.